Right guys, before this video starts, I'd like to say that this video is sponsored by Lighthouse Chess Club. They have given me this wonderful mug where I drink most of my drinks, coffee, tea, water, coconut water, you mentioned it. It has my rating and my face as well, which you guys don't need to see because it's here. And they've also given me this t-shirt, Youth Chess Duel, and my name. I was given this t-shirt because I played the Youth Chess Duel and they sponsored it. So without any further ado, let me just allow you guys to get to the video. Yo guys, how's it going? It's SumitHD here and back with the 6th episode of Thinking Out Loud. And today we have two renowned guests from the chess community. And I would like to introduce themselves and what they do and allow them to tell us their story. So let us welcome Mrs. Judith Kigaru and James Sean Kangaru. Let us start off with Miss Judith.
Yes, good evening. My name is Judith Kiragumoshi. I do several things. I'm sure that as a result of this, a lot of the people who are in the chess field are going to know quite a bit about me after this. Yes, I started off as a teacher. I'm a trained teacher. So I joined the hospitality industry, and after several years working in the hospitality industry and going to school, I started doing project management, and right now I'm running a project management a consultancy firm that does training and consultancy. And Lighthouse Chess Club is one of my projects under my firm. Yes.
Thank you for that. Let's have James.
Okay, good evening all. My name is James Kangaru Mwangi. Yes, I'm honored to be here. I also do several things. Professionally, I'm an economist. And however, I've also ventured into the sports. Initially, actually, I had started with swimming, where I was a swimming instructor. But my passion and hobby is chess. And I have taken great strides, being one of the top arbiters in Kenya and one of the top coaches. It's a great honor. Thank you.
Right, thank you for that. Let us start off with today's questions, Krish.
Okay, so this one's to James. One of the most growing chess Kenyan youth players, Jeff Gishuki, we've come to know that you actually coached him in his young days. So how do you feel about him, and what do you have to say on where he's come now?
Yes, as you have said, he's one of the promising players in Kenya, and it's always a good feeling to know that you have been able to nurture a talent and you have been able to produce somebody who is now making news and shaping the news of chess in Kenya, especially.
Yes.
There are more promising juniors. He's one of them, and they are going far. The juniors are going far. I think as at now, the juniors are the most promising players to actually achieve even the greater titles.
Yes.
Right. This question is to Mrs. Judith.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you, how did you cope with the financial aspects of your movements?
In regards to what?
To the club, Lighthouse Chess Club, and also your self-training for teaching.
How I raised the funds to run the club?
Yes, how you raised the funds, how you used them, and at desperate times, how did you deal with the situation?
Like I said, I run a training and consultancy firm, and the club is one of the projects of Forte Management Consultancy. And when we started the club, actually, I started the club with my husband, Dr. Moshe, and it automatically fell under my management. And we kind of like pumped in all the funds to keep the club running. And I don't think I would certainly, with 100% confidence, say that all the events that we held during the Lighthouse events made any returns. We had to pump in a lot of money every now and again. Sometimes we actually broke even. I can count in one hand, the number of times that we actually broke even. But a lot of the times we had to put in our own finances, keep the club running. But I think it's more because of our passion of chess. I, as a project manager, and Dr. Mwashe, as a chess player, we came together to ensure that we have a club that's going to reach out and be a platform for youth in East Africa so that they can articulate and they can also optimize their chess ability here in East Africa.
Right. Thank you for that.
Okay, so my next question goes mainly to new players who are just coming into the community who just want to learn, start playing chess. What can they do during this lockdown, this curfew, and by staying at home? How can they learn chess and get better at the game?
Okay, the club has been very vibrant, despite the fact that we are not there in the public. We've been having a lot of engagement, a portal that we actually engage all the players and we network together and we reach out to them and they train together and they play tournaments together. And so and we've also just started doing the prize tournaments in-house before we start uh, uh, having invitationals from outside. So over this period of the lockdown, we have kept all our players very active in terms of daily test activities, and of course the coaches are available to answer any issues or to walk with the players anytime that they need to address any learning issues where chess is concerned. The trainers are readily available. So it's like the entire team has gone into a lockdown house, despite the fact that we are all situated in different places, but we are able to reach out to one another through the online platform and through the WhatsApp chat group.
Yeah, that's great. And to any of the listeners, if you'd like to start playing chess or improve your game, I'm sure Lighthouse Chess Club will be eager to help you guys. So you can just check them out.
Right. I'll leave Mrs. Judith's contact details in the description, the emails. So if you guys are interested into joining the club, developing your chess skills, I'm sure you can check them out.
And I'm not sure if you guys know, but both Sumit and I are prominent members of the chess community, and we've both started playing chess. We taught ourselves how to play it and just learned it at home without any coaches. So you guys should make use of the facilities that you guys are being offered here during these
Right.
times.
Right. The time you have now is never coming back. So I suggest you try and teach yourself something, especially with a game like chess, a sport like chess, which can actually help you financially if you are ready to improve your talent. Right. My next question goes to uh, Miss Judith.
Yeah.
So I'm sure, like as you heard, both me and Krish were players, and back in our day, there were not much players. Like under eight, there was a tournament I played, and there were only seven of us. And as time passed, we became more and more and more. And last year, when I played an under 18 tournament, there were around 140 people playing in that tournament, just in the under 18 category. So many people are developing their chances. They are joining the sport at large. And recently, Lighthouse Chess Club has also joined the National Chess League. So I want to know your thoughts and feelings about Lighthouse joining the league.
We joined the league 3 years ago. The first year we had an all girls only. Last year we had a mixed team. And this year, well, unfortunately, when it started this year before the lockdown, we had two teams. And that's because our membership has been growing. And we have a combination of both adults and young people. There's been a lot of interest in people wanting to join Lighthouse Chess Club because of several issues, several factors, I would suppose. But yeah, we keep on. Even today, I did get a call about somebody who wanted to join us just so that they can be part and parcel of our online programs that we are running in-house right now. But the league, yes, we are fortunate to have strong players who are who motivate a lot of other players out there, and a lot of them really wish to be part and parcel of Lighthouse Chess Club. So the club kind of like uh, sells itself, attracts itself, and we try to maintain discipline and do our level best to ensure that that the players are actively involved in measuring up to try to compete on a healthy platform, so that we continue. I mean, like for example, this year we had two teams, and hopefully once the league comes back, or maybe by next year, we'll have three teams. And that is a reflection of the interest, the growing interest of players who want to join Lighthouse Chess Club, who want to be part of the Lighthouse
Right.
Chess Club team, but also the opportunities that Lighthouse Chess Clubs gives them in enabling them to play in the league and without any discrimination.
Right. That
Yeah.
is that is beautiful to hear the progress of Lighthouse Chess Club.
Yeah. And chess itself is a growing sport. There are more players every single day. So it's a good game actually. It's more than a game to me. There's a lot more skills you learn from it. There's a lot more that's into the game than just playing itself. There's a lot of
Right, as
tactics
Krish
and
men- right, as Krish mentioned, it's a lot more than just a game. I mean, apart from chess, the sport, it's actually taught you and taught me a lot of life skills, patience and improved brain capacity, something like that. You guys may
yeah.
not believe it because you don't have the first-hand experience of playing the game at a very
Yeah.
stressful level.
Actually,
As organizers and people who actually manage a club, we have taken our members out to camps, even to tournaments. And when we go out, we travel together as a team. What you see, the skills that you're talking about, it's just not about playing chess, but the additional skills, the additional and innate skills that come on by being part of the team, are so many. You find that even off the board, the way the team relates to one another, the way they learn how to cook, the way they learn how to communicate, the way they learn bond, the way they reach out to the less fortunate. I mean, we've done that firsthand. Like, for example, when we went to Uganda last year, it was an amazing trip because we went to the Ntinda School for the Deaf, and the players, our team members, actually trained, took a whole afternoon to train the children from the Ntinda School for the Deaf how to play chess. So it's a lot more than just playing chess on the board. There's a lot other skills that they can actually apply. And also in our journey in chess, we've seen the players become astute arbiters, not arbiters, but they can set up the, and I think James can talk about this, they can set up the tournaments, they're able to maneuver the Swiss programs, and they're able to manage themselves even in terms of training and tournament, even without supervision. So I think it's amazing. Yeah, they get to learn leadership, they get to learn very many skills.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Right.
In fact, for most of the tournaments I go for, and Sumit as well, we don't have our parents with us, and we go to places very far from home. But with the chess community we've built, we almost know everyone that's been a prominent member of it, and we know we're safe there, we're together there, and it's a fun thing. It's not only about going and playing; it's about socializing, having fun, and just learning more about everything.
Right. That's entirely true because I feel safer when I'm around the best community of the sport. So I have no issues at all going alone. My parents have no issues sending me alone to these tournaments because they know that we are in the right hands.
Trust in the person, in the adults who are the guardians of the team is very, very important, especially for parents who have young kids as young as 8 or less.
Right.
Then and you see that they actually hand over to you their young kids, and that actually makes a huge statement, because then it means that they have a lot of confidence in what you're able to do and your capacities as a guardian and
Right.
as a coach as well. Yes, yeah.
Right. Let's move to the final question, Krish.
As we know, you're a prominent and a regular organizer of tournaments. So tell us, what are the key things that you look out for when you're organizing a tournament? Is it the venue? Is it the equipment? What exactly is it?
I mean, one of the
Yeah.
things that you have to look at is, of course, the venue, the security of the venue, not only in terms of the persons who are going to be there, but also the equipment
Right.
that you're going to be having on board. The accessibility of the participants to reach out to the venue on time so that they are not late, and then of course also having a day before meeting with the entire management team, and this involves the organizer as well as the arbiters, and just lay down all and just kind of like brainstorm and troubleshoot any eventualities that you tend to think that they may come across you may come across in the course of the tournament. So it gives you that preparedness of ensuring that you have a smooth
Running.
yeah, smooth running of the event, as well as also you're well prepared in advance to ensure that you have done adequate marketing, and you're able to ensure that you have somebody to cover the event and just send the word out so that people can actually see that the event took place.
Right.
Yeah.
And basically, all of these events me and Krish have been to are relatively safe, and we have had almost no issue with the seats, the pieces. There's nothing, no main issue. So I guess yeah, your answer is very prominent. Krish, do we have any more questions?
No, I'm good. Thanks.
All right. Thank you so much, Madam Judith, for joining us today.
You're welcome. It's been a great pleasure.
Right. Thank you, James, as well. He's having technical difficulties right now, but we appreciate his presence. And with that being said, I'll end the episode here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This is SumitHD out.